guys, Susie here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I'm doing a real talk topic, but we're talking about teeth and wisdom teeth to be exact. So I really haven't swollen very much, but I actually got my wisdom teeth removed yesterday, and I wasn't put to sleep or anything. I just got shots and laughing gas to remove them. And so today is like my second day. I got it done yesterday in the afternoon, and I really don't notice a whole lot of swelling. I think there may be a little tiny bit of swelling, but it's very, very minimal. Definitely not like some people's swelling. And I am kind of still having a hard time talking a little bit because I don't have any gauze in my mouth, and at the time it feels a little bit weird when you don't feel your teeth there with your tongue, but and it's just kind of weird, just it feels weird, and also, you know, you have to be really careful with everything, so you don't want to get dry socket, blah blah blah. But anyways, I feel pretty good actually today. I just have a little bit of a headache today, but as far as pain from my actual pulling of my teeth, I don't really feel anything. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my experience, and even though this isn't like an everyday kind of topic, since on the Real Talk series I like to talk about real life issues, this is something that could come up in your life or somebody who knows life, and it's definitely something worth talking about. So I just kind of wanted to do a little video talking about my experience and just, you know, kind of give you guys an insight in case it's something that you need to get done. So I actually needed to pull my wisdom teeth a very long time ago. I waited a very long time, actually about 10 years. My wisdom teeth grew in when I was like in my 20s, like 20 and 21. And at the time, I knew that they were coming in because I could feel them like in my gum line, and it was hurting me really bad. And at that point, I should have went and got them pulled, but I didn't have dental insurance. And honestly, I just thought, oh, it's not going to be anything, whatever. And they just kind of grew in on their own. And they really didn't give me too much trouble until there was a couple of them that had started getting cavities and things, because it's very hard for you to brush your wisdom teeth because they're way back in your mouth, and it's so hard to get the brush back there and properly, you know, brush and floss back there. So a lot of times that's another reason why people get them pulled, is because even if they grow in and they look fine, they're probably more than likely going to go bad because they're just so far back. It's literally impossible almost to clean them properly. But there are probably some people who theirs grew in or whatever and they're fine, and there's just so many circumstances. I mean, some people's never grow in. My fiance's never grew in, and he's never had to get it done, and they never said anything about him. So it's kind of a personal type of thing, but I knew that mine needed to go, and they were causing some problems with my other teeth as well, so I definitely had to get them removed. And I, you know, went around. I went to one dentist. I didn't feel comfortable with them. I went to a different dentist, and I finally found a dentist where I was totally comfortable, and I was, you know, at ease when I was there, and I knew that this was the place I wanted to go, because I wanted to go somewhere where they explained everything to me, where they were very kind and, you know, caring, because I'm a big baby. I do not like dentists. They scare the crap out of me. So this was a great place that I went. And so I went in. I was terrified. I was literally terrified. And I was probably in there for about an hour. I really didn't take any longer than an hour. I was first given the laughing gas, which at first they turned it up way too high, and I was like, whoa, spacing out. It was craziness. And they said, oh, we have to turn this down a little bit. So they turned it down, and then I was fine. I actually describe it as a like drunk happy feeling. It wasn't like I was singing and doing crazy things. I just felt really relaxed, you know, like I had had a couple drinks, I was a little tipsy. That's how I felt. And that really, really helped with my anxiety a whole lot. And then he proceeded to put in the shots to numb my mouth, which I honestly didn't even feel the shots. I thought he was like tickling me or something with something, because I guess it had already started going numb. And then we waited a little bit, and I really didn't even know when he was pulling my first tooth out, because he said, "Oh, you know, you're gonna feel a little bit of pressure, so you know, you're just gonna feel a little bit of pressure." And he was doing something, it felt like he was pressing on it really hard, and then all of a sudden I saw my tooth, like, and he was holding it and putting it somewhere, and I was like, was that my tooth? And he was like, yeah, that was the first one. I was like, seriously? That was it? And so he did that with 3 of the other teeth, and but there was or 2 of the other teeth. There was one that was over here where it had actually kind of broken stuff, and he had to take it out in sections, and it was really, really stuck in there. I mean, it was stuck in there good. And when he proceeded to take that one out, that was probably the most painful experience for me, was him trying to take that one out, because he was yanking, and it did hurt a little bit. That one did hurt a tiny bit, but it wasn't anything unbearable. And I like to say that I compare it to like the worst pain I've felt so far was getting a tattoo on my foot. It was literally very excruciating pain, at least for me. And I had other tattoos at the time, and this was just the worst. And this was nowhere near as bad as that. So it was really not that bad. Once I was finished, I went home, and I felt pretty good. I mean, I felt great. I could have went out shopping afterwards. I didn't feel bad at all. I didn't get put to sleep, so I wasn't groggy or anything. And, you know, I was like, hey, I could go for a walk right now. I mean, I felt perfectly fine. About, you know, 3 hours or so after I came home, the shots started wearing off. And it wasn't a horrible pain. It just felt like somebody kind of punched me in the mouth. And he had prescribed me some kind of Novocaine, or I don't know what it was, some kind of prescription medication for the pain, but I really don't enjoy taking pills. I don't enjoy taking anything really hard like that, hardcore pain pills. So I just took some Tylenol, and honestly, that was fine. That did it for me. I felt pretty good. I continued taking them. I tried to sleep kind of upright a little bit at night, which kind of gave me a neck cramp today. I think that might be why I have a headache. But other than that, as far as the pain goes, I haven't had any pain since then. And I've eaten like things that were very soft. I've been trying to eat like some fruit purees, and I ate some tomato soup without noodles, and I've just been kind of trying to eat. I can definitely see myself maybe in a couple of days like chewing and actually eating some food, but for now I'm kind of taking it easy because it's only the second day. But anyways, so in all, my experience was fairly easy. I didn't have any kind of problems so far. I feel pretty good. I don't feel in pain. I never really felt pain. I mean, a little bit, but not quite. And actually, to be honest with you, the funny thing is when the one tooth broke, when he was trying to get it out, a piece fell in my throat, and they were like, cough it up, cough it up. And I was trying to cough it up, but I guess I ended up swallowing it. And so they were a little bit worried about that. They were like, you know, do you feel it? Do you feel it in your throat? I was like, I don't feel anything. And I don't know what happened to it or where it went, but it just went down, and I don't know. So apparently I swallowed a piece of my own tooth. You know, that's something that I would do for sure. But anywho, so here's my thing. If you need to have it done, you know, and you're really scared about the procedure, don't
be really scared of it. And I know it's hard to say don't be scared of something because you're going to be scared of something, because people told me, no, don't be, it'll be fine. And, and I was still a mess, especially because I have an anxiety disorder and, I blow everything about a proportion. But really, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. It's really not. If you imagine in your head that you're going to have this horrible, horrible experience, it's not going to be that bad. It's probably going to be half of that. It's not that bad. And it does feel a little funny. It does sound kind of gross when they're taking your teeth out. But, it's nothing unbearable. It's nothing that, I would not do again if I had to. I mean, nobody enjoys it, but it really wasn't that bad. And the laughing gas, if they offer it to your dentist, definitely take advantage of that, because it is really, really calming for me. I mean, it really made me feel so much more comfortable, and they were so friendly, and the whole experience went really well for me. I was really proud of myself. And, if you do get it done afterwards, of course, take it easy. You don't want to spit or suck anything through a straw, or, don't touch around too much back there, because you want that blood clot to form to, so that your tooth and gums can heal. And just take it really easy the first couple of days, especially the first 3 days. Take it easy. Don't eat any kind of hard foods. Eat soft foods. Take it easy. Rest. Take a nap if you need to, and just kind of enjoy laying around for a few days. Because by the 4th day, you're pretty much going to be eating regular food again. You're going to be able to talk. I mean, I'm able to talk, and this is my 2nd day, and I feel fine. I mean, I just took some Tylenol, and that's it, and I'm okay. I'm about to go to the store in a minute. So, I mean, it's definitely not as bad as you think. And, it really was a pretty good experience. It was not a bad experience at all for me. I was terrified. And when I say terrified, I mean I was terrified, but it was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be at all. In fact, half the time he took my teeth out, I didn't even know when they were coming out. They just took them out and they were gone. And I'm like, that was it? I even remember telling him, I said, that was it? So it's definitely not that bad. And, just get it done if you have to get it done. You're going to be glad in the long run. You're not going to have any pain. And, just get it over with. So if you guys have any questions, or if you, have something you want to know about it, or if you're about to have your wisdom teeth removed yourself, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will be more than happy to answer your comments. And, it's just, one of those things. Sometimes you have to go through it, and it sucks. But, it's not too bad. Actually, my experience was good. So you can do it, and it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. So leave me comments or questions if you guys have any down below. Like this video if you thought it was helpful, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm probably going to go rest my mouth a bit because I've been talking for like 13 minutes straight. So yeah, catch you guys in the next video.